Executive training exercise in the books. Another clear winner. Me.
Ain't a contest, Cutshaw.
Lucky for you. Today sure wasn't. No, we're all here because Ormsby thinks we're VP material. But it's obvious who's got the gray matter in this outfit. Take today's activity. Demonstrate market dominance with a corporate logo competitors will see from orbit. The results speak for themselves.
That rubbish pile you cajoled everyone into building? The giant AC?
Good for Auntie's choice. What's your point?
Well, it's awful convenient that you're armed and ready.
Okay, on to the fourth
Lay low, Commander.
This is Albert Cutshaw, sanitation specialist, big-time VP, signing off.
This unit assist you, Commander.
I don't suppose you know anything about Crabble medicine, do you? Sure. Why wouldn't I be? They're lovely little creatures. They've got all manner of uses. You just gotta think about it. But mine are just, well, I'd say they're just pets, but they mean the world to us. We raise this herd from not too many folks qualified to help around here these days. Suppose I'll just have to hope Lucy recovers on her own. So stupid. What was I So, it seems as though the issue ultimately boils down to 2 words. Purple. Yeah. I brought a box from that Little Lucy became fully frantic when she smelled it, so I figured it couldn't hurt. But I guess I was wrong. Now she won't get up. And these Crabbles, they mean the world to us. I promise. Any help you can...
Stare in amazement.
So, how does Lucy look?
Based on a schematic devised in a single afternoon by the Sovereign. It generates unlimited electrical current to our flawless facilities. Such as the Vox Relay Communications Platform. Far more energy than the Vox requires. Much is held in reserve. How foolish of the corporatist invaders to think they stand a chance against such technology. Surely this proves the superiority of our system. And our station offers
She looks
only
fine.
the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
I can hardly believe my... And I think she's taken a liking to you. Now, I don't have too many bits to pay you with, but... Thanks again for saving baby Lucy. Be sure to give her lots of love. I don't rightly know what I'd do with myself if she'd have passed on.
Insufficiently close. Target is outside this unit's range.
Next, a small sampling of Protectorate Abundance.
Fulfilling your protectorate duty shouldn't get in the way of 3 nourishful meals a day. Seek instant sustenance with Prestige Force Buds. Only the purest natural ingredients, congealed into an appealing loaf shape, so it's ready to eat with or without Prestige Force Buds. It's commitment in a can.
Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate society.
Every day I am giving all myself a new name. I know this to be true. He cares for you. Sovereign deserves all the love. Every day he's uplifting, keeping us safe and carefree. I know this is the case. Give him your grace. Sovereign deserves all your love. Love him because he loves you. Love him the least you must do. I want for nothing, come what may. I don't my devotion have not gone astray. I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great sovereign's loving plan. That's why I love my sovereign. That's why I love my sovereign. That's why we love our sovereign. My heart belongs to the sovereign, and the first sovereign for him. With Rome in my heart, for the matriarch, whose bloodline bestowed their perfection. I trust, I breathe for my neighbors. I aim, I watch in his name. I know I am right, he's our shining light. The sovereign deserves all your love. Love him and he will love you. Love him, that's all we must do. I want for nothing, come what may. I stoke my devotion, have not gone astray. I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great sovereign's loving plan. That's why I love my sovereign. That's why I love my sovereign. That's why I love my sovereign.
Prudence dictates, sit back and leave the thinking to us. This is everyone's neighbor Prudence on Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. Next up,
Now listen to this.
I just had a thought I'm really not supposed to. Sadly, though it seems my thoughts fly too free. My mind feels too open, I'm acting without reason. You know exactly what we should do. You're a good citizen, join the queue. Pack your bags, you know what we should do. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. Be thought and worry free as one big family. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. I feel so much lighter, I can't wait to revitalize the mind in line with what we are told. Told is the one truth, no need for more proof. You know exactly what to do. You're a good citizen. Join the queue, pack your bags, you know what we should do. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. Be thought and worry free as one big family. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. Stomping out ideas, reporting on your peers. Support the sovereign's vision, no need for your decision. And so we're finally thought free, and we're feeling proud. Now that we can boldly speak, say thoughts aloud. Blissfully empty, da-da-do-da-day. Mumbling along, even if we've got nothing to say. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. Be thought and worry free as one big family. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. Be thought and worry free as one big family. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed.
Now let's admire these commendable comestibles. Crabbles are large crustacean-like creatures that travel in herds and are native to Arcadia. Though usually docile, their massive size, enormous claws, and thick shells make them incredibly dangerous.
a difficult animal to approach, let alone try to eat.
At least in the past. For now, by the grace of the Sovereign, we bestow upon you Perilous Indulgence Crabble Cakes.
Our fearless team of culinary commandos employ Dragoon automechanicals to overcome the creatures, crack their dense carapace, then scoop out the soft, delicate goodness inside, so you don't have to.
It's higher in protein and lower in calories than beef, so a responsible way to stay healthy for the Protectorate. And now one no longer has to fret about being trampled or clawed in twain to get it.
Perilous Indulgence Crabble Cakes. Doing your duty for society has never been so delicious.
Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite.
abundant entertainment delivered with acceptably reassuring vocal inflection. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
Neighbors, cease all leisure activities. Our sovereign is here with another cupboard full of wisdom with his golden bestowment. Report anyone seen ignoring this broadcast.
My dear subjects, I speak to you personally in this time of conflict because I know my voice brings you comfort. Yet those who trespass against us are no cause for concern. I must now return my focus to loftier matters of state, but I entrust my consul to speak on the war effort and set all of your minds at ease. Consul Thoreau?
Thank you, Sovereign. Neighbors, fear not the corporatists at our gates. They present no threat to our way of life. No more than the odd cultist or those turncoats in the Order. Our enemies covet our abundance. Such avarice is a rabid wolf clawing at the door. When the people hunger for more, they will cut down their own brethren to sate their appetites. If we are to continue building the great perfection we've set our hearts and minds to, we cannot abide even a crack in our foundation. That is all it takes for such scourge to work its way in. Vigilance is a virtue. Be wary of trespassers. Their ideologies can be corrosive to the vital cogs in our clockwork. More than ever, remain watchful of your neighbors. Better to be safe than seditious. Report any odd behaviors. My sentinels are never far, always watching, always listening.
Now you know all you need to know, so on we go. As Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources, our station presents a profusion of pleasing melodies, like this one.
Take a look at those corpses they've got strung up. Wait. Some aren't dead yet.
This is Protectorate territory, all right. Ain't looking to instigate anything, Commander. But if these bastards make any threat on my person, no promises.
Again? I hope the hunting... Certainly.
if you've procured the right
I'm gonna assume Crabble Butter, the material we harvested. We only acquired one grafting part, so I think that'll have to do. Unless you want to help me hunt down the other creature?
Wise.
Here's a song for you to enjoy while you solemnly reflect on your sworn duty to our idyllic society.
Calmly speaking to authority at their behest. Passing through the cracks and spaces around your frame. Leaving tabs and notes on people can be like a game. Authority at their behest. Glancing through the cracks and spaces round the door frame. Keeping tabs and notes on people can be like a game. Celebrate the good ones. Turn in those who stole. Should be no simple thing to do. Be the merry one who makes the call. Celebrate the submissive, stick to their routine. It should be no simple thing to do. Even your relatives, your friends, your peers, and more. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for.
Don't come any closer. Huh? What's that noise? Thank you for saving me. From what Briggs has told me, that's too... Wait!
If you see a person sleeping at the station,
armed and ready.
Ready to waste. On your command. That was a close one. Thank the Sovereign.
Celebrate the good ones. Turn in those who stole.
Sure hope Val isn't. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Celebrate the submissive. Stick to their routine. It should be no simple thing to do. Turning in your relatives, your friends, your peers, and more. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive.
Looks like a fight.
is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
Prudence dictates our betters always know best, which is why our trusted consul now joins us to share his unvarnished knowledge of a painful topic, the traitorous Order.
My fellow Arcadians, it is well known that the Order of the Ascendant abandoned us when corporatist invaders arrived in Arcadia. Yet why? The roots of their betrayal reach deep. To when Ruth Bassar ascended to presiding bishop, she was jealous of the zeal our sovereign instills in his faithful subjects. Bassar's envy heralded a shift in their priorities, a dereliction of scientific duty to pursue more selfish ambitions. The tumult of invasion gave them an opportunity to abandon us. Their contributions were always exaggerated. They practiced junk scientism in the name of hokum, grand plans, universal equations, ignoring the guiding light of our paradigm, which always foretold the gulf between Protectorate faithful and the Order. In truth, those math worshippers didn't abandon us. We left them to rot their own overwrought thought.
Now you know all you need to know, so on we go. Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
Your friends are busy. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Ready to take it. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for.
Protect the wireless business. Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentinel who roots out the heart of dangerous thought. I, Red Cloak. Her sentinel sense is ever keen, the eyes of the sovereign, watching you, your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Previously on I, Red Cloak, our hero was betrayed and whisked to the consumerist den of Auntie's Choice, strapped to their brutal brand loyalizer. Will she survive Auntie's barbaric imitation of our perfect mental refreshment process? Thrilled to her daring display of defiance in Episode 3, Brand Disloyalty.
Any final words about your precious perfect community? Or your sovereign or paradigm as such before we flip on the loyalizer, Red Cloak?
Nothing appropriate to say in front of the younger neighbors.
Younger neighbors? What gibberish are you spouting?
We aim to protect the secrets of everyone in England, everywhere and always, from the zealous Ruxprats up to our benevolent sovereign himself.
Well, this ought to change your tune. Lower managers, activate the brand loyalizer. It's awful quiet in there. Shouldn't Red Cloak be screaming? I feel like she should be screaming. The machine is operational, right?
Wait, are you asking me?
The loyalizer should be interposing your motivationators, churning up your base emotions. Resurfacing deep-rooted inadequacies. It should be smarting something fierce right now.
Whatever you say.
Increase the loyalizer setting to 510%.
Oh, now I'm starting to sense something.
Looks like a fight.
Huh? Yes, I knew that would penetrate your spirit.
You're bleeding.
Resurfacing deep-rooted inadequacies. It should be smarting something fierce right now.
Whatever you say.
Increase the loyalizer setting to 510%.
Oh, now I'm starting to sense something. It's a bit much.
Ah, yes, I knew the pain would penetrate your spirited facade.
No.
You know when you found the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Help me end this fight on my feet. Back in business.
How did you resist the Loyalizer's greediness galvanizers? Its temptation intensifiers.
You cannot tell someone who already has everything.
A squared plus B squared equals mass times acceleration equals force equals 2 minus 2 minus 2 plus 2.
It's the Order. They've come to take Red Cloak and me away. And right on time. Hey, you folks want some Sprat Crisps?
You've arrived early, Exemplars. You're not supposed to pick up Red Cloak until next Tuesday.
We come at the predicted hour, not a moment too soon by the look of things, to recover Red Cloak, unspoilt by your meddling, per our monetary agreement with Auntie herself.
Hey, your spy Dunning here. I'm the one who lured Red Cloak to Auntie's clutches and brokered this deal. It's a real win-win. Big payday for Auntie's choice, while the Order gets to study Red Cloak. See the effects of abundance on a human brain unaddled by want or overthinking.
The deal is off! Red Cloak's resistance to the Loyalizer has proven the emptiness of our society. We consumerists wish to be her neighbors in the protectorate, if you will have us.
Gladly. I welcome you on behalf of the Sovereign. Zealous new neighbors in Auntie's choice. Raise your arms against these Order traitors.
You cannot turn us. It defies all logic. Equations save us. A squared plus B squared equals mass times acceleration equals force equals 2 minus 2 plus 2.
Oh no. No, no, no. I will not let you drag me back to Eden, Red Cloak. Any of your new anti-pals makes a move, you get it right between the eyes.
And so Red Cloak finds herself staring down a gun barrel brandished by her traitorous former...
Raptidons are ever malleable. Eden doesn't want them around, and they don't belong here. But they sure carved out a place for themselves. I can respect that.
Expect the expected in the finale episode of I, Red Cloak. It's obligatory listening wireless entertainment.
Let
me handle it. Commander, you're bleeding.
Be sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite. Incredible, the things you have done. How the paradigm is perfect for everyone. Our progress is perfection is perfect. Is it not? Oh, how we prevail, us above all else to fail. Success is really the only option. I cherish these thoughts of how we truly are the best. Lesser than none and better than all the rest. Perfect minds, focused and dutiful, perfect plans for perfect people, perfect cogs and perfect thoughts, perfectly perfect perfection. Perfect minds, focused and dutiful, perfect plans for perfect people, perfect cogs and perfect thoughts, perfectly perfect perfection. It's incredible, the Automechs and us. How they aid us and never make a fuss. Our colony is astounding. Outsiders find it confounding. How our perfection is perfect. Is it not?
Focused and dutiful, perfect plans for perfect people, perfect thoughts and perfect thoughts, perfectly perfect perfection, perfect minds, focused and dutiful, perfect plans for perfect people, perfect thoughts and perfect thoughts, perfectly perfect perfection. Perfectly.
Keep howling. We're coming for you.
Abundant entertainment delivered with acceptably reassuring vocal inflection. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
Prudence dictates. Our betters always know best, which is why our trusted consul now joins us to share his unvarnished knowledge of a painful topic, the traitorous Order.
My fellow Arcadians, it is well known that the Order of the Ascendant abandoned us when corporatist invaders arrived in Arcadia. Yet why? The roots of their betrayal reach deep. To when Ruth Bassar ascended to presiding bishop. She was jealous of the zeal our sovereign instills in his faithful subjects. Bassar's envy heralded a shift in Order priorities. A dereliction of scientific duty to pursue more selfish ambitions.
Let's get them over with. Over here. Revolve ahead. Come at it.
For all
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Now you know all you need to know, so on we go, as Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources.
Yep. Matriarch's here, all right? Let's put our heads together. Yep. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. Traveled on a ship all the way from Tau Ceti with an entire herd. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals. Ain't one who leaves anything to... If I can't find a practical use for what I've... Any other questions, or are you ready to meet this matriarch? I was inquiring more about... All right.
Looks like a fight.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Hey, get me go-getting again.
Outside, Commander. Hit the broadside of the I'm at it. Getting up with that help, Commander.
His unvarnished knowledge of a painful topic, the traitorous Order.
My fellow Arcadians, it is well known that the Order of the Ascendant abandoned us when corporatist invaders arrived in Arcadia. Yet why? The roots of their betrayal reach deep. To when Ruth Bassar ascended to presiding bishop. She was jealous of the zeal our sovereign instills in his faithful subjects. Basar's envy heralded a shift in order priorities. A dereliction.
Hey! Got a distraction for you! Too much could hit the wrong side of a flare!
An opportunity to advance their grand plans, universal equations, ignoring the dying light of it's foretold that between truth.
Not getting up without help, Commander!
Yep. Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together.
Well, that, as they
See these
say,
half-eaten remains? She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her. You know how a matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation. If I can. Any other questions, or are you ready? I was inquiring more about your. All right, let's.
high standards.
Armed and ready.
I'll take care of it. You cook slow, Commander.
I'm the one you need to worry about.
Let's flash it before my eyes, Commander. Revive me. Guard over here.
Rocked of their own overwrought thought.
Now you know all you need to know, so on we go.
Yep. Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together.
Bounteous life.
See these. She'll have retreated into hiding to. The matriarch with 3 full stomachs. If I. Any other questions, or. I was. All right.
Looks like a fight.
Take the heat off, Commander. Just stay with.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Perfection is
Not getting up without help, Commander.
Lay low, Commander. Heading toward it. Hate to ask for help, but help?
perfect mind, focused and beautiful, perfect plan, perfect mind, perfect thoughts and perfect thoughts, perfect perfection.
Back in business.
It's incredible, the Automex and us.
Knew you had my back.
Made us and never make a fuss. Our colony is standing, the spider find is confounding.
Liquidate us.
worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Perfect minds, focused and dutiful. Perfect plans for perfect people.
Phew. We should harvest a limb from the matriarch while the body's still warm.
Perfect perfection. Perfect minds, focused and dutiful. Perfect plans for perfect people. Perfect thoughts and perfect thoughts. Perfectly perfect perfection.
That's the limb. Bring it here, would ya?
Gather around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
Dear neighbors, gather round the wireless for this multi-part chat with a man possessing a commanding yet comforting vocal timbre, Emery Thoreau, more simply known as the Console. Greetings, Console. Now you are more than just our beloved Sovereign's dear friend.
Huh. The drainage pipe must be coming right from the Vox relay. They're lucky the Raps ain't chewed their way through yet.
I enforce his benevolence.
Meant to thank you again for help. In honesty, I don't know which one I should ask Doc to patch me up with. If you've got an opinion, I'm keen to hear it. The material we harvested from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off skull, and the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing.
Perfect life. I have bestowed them with the authority to serve and protect all faithful subjects. Only wrongdoers have anything to fear. Thus,
Exactly what I was thinking.
to fulfill my own purpose.
But I wouldn't give. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Thank you for inspiring us, Console. Before you go,
How personal are we talking?
sing a bit of Gloria.
Then I keep put. You didn't see, but suppose if her treatment doesn't stick, then maybe it's my time. I owe Doc. I'd rather not dwell on those moments. If it
Torturing the sovereign subjects.
Oh, and there he goes. The Console has just walked out of the studio. But fret not, neighbors. You will hear his inspiring voice on these airwaves again. Now, on to other matters. More music to aid in your earnest rumination of portentous societal responsibilities.
And if I stay? And if I go? Can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor?
No indecision, taking my final breath in the name of my sacrifice for the matriarch's vision, embracing mortality, just my morality. Sir, the paradigm's planned without pause. It's an honor and a gift when I'd wish for all to live. It's a privilege to die for the cause. And when I soon slip away, I'll be peaceful. Thoughts of my neighbors sing home in ages. They will remember how I reported them tirelessly through to my last days and from the beginning. My heart, my brain, and consistency.
Hey, what? Hey, what? You saw me try to stop him, right?
It's an honor. What I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause. blown up by a mine. A fine way to go among many ways to die. Electroshock, plasma smelting, Iranian gas, food helping, minced, cubed, then radiated, blunt force trauma, decapitated.
Back again? I hope the hunt... Of course.
The material we harvested from the skeleton crab and the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself. I believe either option would suit me fine. Care to share your thoughts? Grafting with the matriarch feels right. The Enhanced Soldier Division was designed with Raptidons in mind. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part up.
Oh, the Raptidon matriarch will be a score now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise.
Thank you for the bedside manner, Commander. As you can tell...
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work.
It's an honor and a gift. When I wish for all who
This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time. Will do, Doc. And you, Commander, without your help...
Music for Protector and subjects. It's your due. Because
I can feel my senses sharpening. Teeth, too. Also my appetite. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight. I got a good feeling about this partnership of... I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it takes. Well, then I appreciate you. Auntie's choice and the Protector. Got something that needs doing, Commander? Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else.
Hello again. Remember, what can I do for you?
Just do as you're
returned. I take it... Ah, well. Then here are your rewards. Return with the remaining 5 volumes to complete the set. You've returned. I take it... Return...
Prudence dictates, sit back and leave the thinking to us. This is everyone's neighbor, Prudence.
What I wouldn't give. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
The Zeranium gas leaks at the
How personal are we talking?
strongly believed to be
Not great. It was a mine. They're good folk. Said we'd all get burned if we put too much stock in the promises of this foreign corporation. Maybe. So what I've seen from Auntie's Choice should put my foot. Our colony was isolated, which meant our Spacer's Choice. Those of us at the bottom only found joy. I miss the sunsets, and most of my friends joined up when I did, so we took our community. Though there is one. Of course, that didn't last. And in Tau Ceti, if you couldn't work, you didn't get ration cards. We shared what we could with him, of course, but what we got already wasn't much. Last day I saw him, he refused the half. He was gone the next day. We searched, we never found him. So if you're wondering why I still hold a candle for Auntie's Choice, after everything, it's been years now since I talked about it. He was a good man. Fine by me? Yeah, I want to say up front that I got nothing against you, but the Earth Directorate itself, it's got much to answer. The Earth Directorate swore a promise to every colony, but that's all a heap of shit. You know how many of us in Tau, they never responded, never showed up. Not when I was a child, certainly not by the time Auntie's Choice came around. You ask me, you're selling folk a lie. I know that. Look, I ain't holding you to account for the Earth. No matter how often I'm hit in the face with that fact, nor do I. Fine by me? Auntie's Choice. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
And now, the latest word on Superior Protectorate products.
The paradigm is the quintessential means to maintain our perfect society on Eden. Each of us must do all we can to ensure it operates flawlessly. Staying healthy is one of our greatest commitments, so try Eden's Bounty and
Hostile ahead. What's the play, man?
the pinnacle of protective
Still can't recognize picked up the ladder before I did.
and high world fiber. A delectable delight. As flavorsome as it is conscientious. How would your neighbor feel if they knew you weren't eating a balanced diet? Why, just ask everyone's neighbor Prudence.
Prudence dictates, you eat them.
Eden's Bounty Ambrosial Biscuits. Now due to continued research in an even wider array of unique and delicious flavors. Like Patience Fruit, Samba Duty Melon Surprise,
Damn irritating!
Resolute Orange, and Loquat from Heaven.
Well, that was thoroughly enriched.
Back to business.
Solemnly refuse your sworn duty to our idyllic society.
Got arms from locals.
Vitals looking
Best ever had. Perfection, perfection. Our paradigm is ironclad. every subject in...
Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless presents I, Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentinel who roots out the I, Red Cloak. Our sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the sovereign, watching you, your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection. Lockstep.
Ready to go!
Episode 1. Unwholesome food thought.
Don't let the unhealthful foodstuffs of this eating establishment distract you, fellow Sentinel Dunning. We're deep in Antis territory for a reason.
My eyes are attentive, even as my stomach revolts. How these wage slaves serve...
Now let's admire these commendable comestibles.
Fulfilling your protectorate duties.
You need a house.
Seek instant sustenance with Prestige Borscht Loaf. Only the purest natural ingredients, congealed into an appealing loaf. So it's ready to eat, with or without heat. Prestige Borscht Loaf.
Anyone else?
It's
Trouble ahead.
in a can.
Well, that was thoroughly enriching. Let's continue. Here's one. Words for joy.
Liquidator.
Let me know when you needed a stretch. In the name of my sacrifice for the matriarchs, embracing mortality tests my morality. Burn the paradigm's plan without cause. It's an honor. What I wish for all who live is a privilege to die for the cause. And when I soon slip away, I'll be peaceful. Thoughts of my neighbors safe at home.
Time to settle accounts.
They will remember how I reported them tirelessly through to my last days and
Time to
from
settle accounts.
You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a friend.
consistency. Turn the paradigm. What I'd wish for all to live. It's a privilege to die for the cause. Finally, I fulfilled my purpose in life.
Electroshock, plasma smelter, Zyranium gas, goose helmet, minced,
Ready to win. On your command.
force trauma, decapitation.
cozy there, Commander.
Oh, nearly forgot. Eaten by enemy raptors. Every hole in the head, I'm the one you need to worry about. And every smile, every step in every mile contributed to something beautiful. It's an honor and a gift. When I live, it's a privilege to die for the cause.
Abundant entertainment delivered with acceptably reassuring vocal inflection. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
Savor this moment, neighbors. Our beneficent sovereign has deemed it time for another splendiferous speech, or as we are obliged to call it, his golden bestowment.
Such a wonderful introduction. She truly is everyone's perfect neighbor, isn't she? Which brings me to the topic of this bestowment. Neighborliness. The tie that binds. Like any good neighbor, I fulfill my assigned duty, tirelessly nurturing our perfect system, but its health depends on you as well. A true neighbor does whatever it takes to keep their community free of insidious elements that would harm the whole. We must all hold each other accountable in these unprecedented times. So, my beloved subjects, never hesitate to report your concerns. Your neighbors will thank you.
Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next? As Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources, our station presents a profusion of pleasing melodies.
It's incredible the things that we have done. How the paradigm is perfect for everyone. Our progress is unmatched. No technological hitch left unscratched. Perfection is perfect. You not
prudence dictates, sit back and leave the thinking to us. This is everyone's neighbor Prudence on Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. Hark, your unneeded reminder that the system provides for your every need.
Place shambles.
Not just an abundance of nourishment, but also power. Consider the Protectorate Wind Tower. Stare in amazement at this technological wonder, based on a schematic devised in a single afternoon by the Sovereign. It generates unlimited electrical current to our flawless facilities, such as the Vox Relay Communications Platform. Far more energy than the Vox requires, much is held in reserve. How foolish of the corporatist invaders to think they stand a chance against such technology. Surely this proves the superiority of our system.
Well then, moving on.
Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the Sovereign.
Just do as you're told. Watching and guiding, system abiding, do not go sliding away. We're never hiding, they stay providing, do as you're told and obey.